Shallow breathers, an affectionate, maybe not affectionate term that I use to call businessmen that are done learning. They are businessmen, entrepreneurs, husbands, fathers, grandfathers who have closed minds. They are done learning, they are done growing, and in most cases done contributing. Shallow breathers. Beautiful day out here, very mild for this time of year out at the lake. Boat is long out, jet ski is long out, but beautiful days to be walking. I'm closing in on 365 consecutive videos. I've got about maybe 7 or 8 left to do to reach my 1-year anniversary. Shallow breathers. Tonight I have my Badass World Builders press conference. I do a live 90-minute training the last Monday evening every month for my newsletter members. If you'd like to jump on the training tonight and also receive next December's Michael McLean World Building newsletter. It's a paper and ink newsletter. Go to badassletter.com right now. There's still time. The training tonight is at 7 p.m. Eastern, 90 minutes. It's going to be an ugly dog's breakfast again with all the top ideas that I've discovered this month, reading and studying every single day. I share them with my newsletter members one time per month during this press conference training. Again, it's tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. All you have to do is sign up at badassletter.com. You'll also get my paper and ink newsletter. So when it comes to shallow breathers, and I wrote some of this down, first of all, these are businessmen that I want nothing to do with. They're entrepreneurs that I want nothing to do with because they're done learning. I don't have any friends or allies that are done reading or, learning and reading. I don't want to be associated with anybody that's finished. I don't want to be associated in my personal life or my professional life with anybody that's just phoning it in. I don't want to be associated with anybody that's mailing it in. I don't care if it's an employee. I don't care if it's a business partner. I don't care if it's a friend, an ally, an athlete. I don't want to be associated with anybody that's not constantly improving themselves and learning. So these guys are done learning. So I'm of no value to them, right? My book is of no value. These videos are of no value. My monthly paper and ink newsletter and telegrams are of no value. And certainly my elite masterminds are of no value. When you already know everything and you're phoning it in, there's no sense. You can't help somebody who's got a closed mind. These guys, there's a few telltales with men that are done learning. They'll say things like this. You'll show them a marketing idea that you're using successfully, to sell thousands, if not millions of dollars of products. And they'll look at you and they'll say, well, my business is different, Michael. That wouldn't work in my business. Or they'll parrot things like you'll show them an idea that is shown to be proven in multiple industries. It's worked in the insurance business, it's worked in the barbershop business, it's worked in the hockey business, it's worked in the window washing business, it's worked in the restaurant business. But they'll say, the shallow breathers will always say, my clients and prospects are too professional for that. They're too sophisticated for that. They would never respond or reply to direct response marketing that's as ugly and unprofessional as this. So regardless what the data says, regardless of what the results say, too sophisticated for their clients and their business is different. And also just mentally, they're non-readers. They don't listen to podcasts. They don't read books anymore. They don't study newsletters. They don't study magazines. They don't attend seminars. They're not part of elite masterminds. So you find these men, they're deep as a puddle mentally. Deep as a puddle, I call it. And you can tell it in the language, the way they talk to themselves, the way, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do this, I would do this. Laundry lists of excuses instead of being really, applying Napoleon Hill's accurate thinking and saying, you know what, I won't walk, or I won't read, or I won't copyright, or I won't date my wife, or I won't eat clean foods, or I won't drink water. They bury themselves in bullshit. I can't, this is different, my business is different, my customers are too sophisticated, and on and on. So, as I said, I curate Swift Sword, and I cut the rope with any and all of these creatures. I want nothing to do with them inside my badass walled garden. I want people around me that are voracious readers, who have an insatiable appetite for knowledge. I'm an ordinary guy with a extraordinary passion and obsession for world building. So I want to surround myself with as many people as I can have in my world that have those same values and characters and qualities, a voracious appetite for life and learning, and also for contributing to others. So that's shallow breathers. You're going to run into those 99% all the time. Do yourself a favor and just head the other way. Don't, as the great Dan Candy said, he said, putting lipstick on a pig, it's never worth it. Work with people that want to win. Work with people that want to learn. Work with people that want to grow. Work with people that take action. Work with men or women that they want to be the best version of themselves every day, and they have an open mind, and they're voracious learners, and they're always looking to get to the next level, and they're all, of course, world builders. Speaking of world builders, as I said earlier, you can subscribe to my newsletter, the Michael McLean World Building Newsletter. It's a paper and ink newsletter. It's about 15 to 22 pages a month. This month, coming up in December, I have my special State of the Union address, what I believe the 10 things you have to be focusing on in 2023 as we head into a new year. I'll send you a free badass t-shirt. I'll send you some other free things when you subscribe at badassletter.com. As I said at the beginning of the video, if you sign up right today, you still have time to attend the 7 p.m. Eastern training tonight. And even if you don't get to that training, it's all recorded, so you're able to watch it later this week in the locker room. You get access to our private locker room forum. I'll send you a t-shirt. I'll send you a copy of my old insurance book, How to Not Get Your Ass Kicked in Business and in Life. Plus, you'll get my December paper and ink newsletter, plus my State of the Union insert address, which is something worthy of your time. So that's it. I'm heading now to get prepared for this 90-minute training. I put about anywhere from 9 to 16 hours into a 90-minute training just to show you what happens behind the scenes when it comes to winning, when it comes to webinars, when it comes to producing newsletters, writing newsletters, books. People just, a lot of the 99% just see the outside, but people like you, men like you, understand the ratio that goes into it. So a 90-minute webinar, this one here, I've put in probably 14 hours for 90 minutes of training. Badassletter.com. When you get home tonight, no matter what you do, make sure you hug your children, hug your wife, and tell them how much they mean to you. Nothing is more critical than the people in your world, inside your house. Forget the White House and worry about what's inside your house. Make sure you're there. Make sure you're present. Make sure they know you're there no matter what. Stick your nose in their business and keep that door open. And every single day, they hear from the king that they're loved and they're appreciated and that you're always there for them. 2 words that change my life. 2 words that'll change your life. Be relentless.